All right, folks, so we're picking up with part 2 of the assembly. And what we need 2 posts. We need F. We need, loosen the safety screws. Okay, those are like set screws. For some reason I thought there was a screw that went in, but it looks like we just need to make sure we grab the right base. So the real question is which one is which? We have, obviously, drawing, so let's look at the drawing. We're looking for F. And it would appear to be this one, folks, because it doesn't have 3 holes in it, okay? Now, the other question is, which direction does this insert? It would appear this goes down. So we have to take the plastic cap back off. And do they include a hex bolt, folks? Start using around a hex bolt, but Allen wrench. We need an Allen wrench. So yes, they did. Included 2. See if this one works. This is a smaller one. Yeah. So we're going to loosen this up. And we weren't really supposed to take it out, but it appears we just did. Oops. And then we'll screw that in. So I'm a little concerned about this. The way this is designed. I could have just put something else in here. That's in there. Could have put a screw in from beneath. Oddly enough, the picture almost makes it look like you do, but okay. Actually, so from the underside, folks, little lowercase e, which is a M8 by 25 millimeter. We will put that in from the underside. And we can put that back down. Pop that off again. Loosen her up. Put this guy in here. Question is if these need to align any particular way. Hopefully they don't. If they do, we're in trouble. So far, still rather rigid. And let's hope we haven't made any mistakes. Then put the plastic thing back in place. Okay, so we'll flip this over so we can get those screws in, which it would appear, what are these, cap screws? These would appear to be the screws that go in here. So you would almost think this would be enough. Set screw obviously will help it from moving around. If the tolerances were really good, then it would fit in there pretty good. But the set screw also should stop it from rotating. If this ever loosens up, and you know, as I continue to put this together, I still like it. I wish the paint looked like it was better, but this might be something that maybe you paint afterwards. Okay, so that's done, folks. That part's done. Now, what do we do next? Hopefully we haven't missed any steps. They want you to put the laptop tray in, okay? And of course, lo and behold, there may be a specific way to do this. Of course. No. Okay, so we need those parts, which come in a little plastic bag, it looks like. So there's a, I'm not even sure what you call it. These guys. We got two of those, okay? And there is some tape. Some more tape. I'm not sure where this guy is. That was also in the bag. So they want you to put the tape in between here and here, okay? So let me get this thing undone. I'll get it undone. So it helps to have fingernails. Okay. So it looks like we're just going to stick it between there. In these two holes, I guess. And then we'll do the other one. So the tape is a little longer than it's supposed to be, it looks like. I guess this is just to stop some rubbish. Alright, so there's that. And interesting enough, I don't get the next step, folks. So it looks like we go ahead and put that on there using I, G, and D, okay? A little G, that is. So little G is a washer, and big I is the hook up top, or not the hook, but where this bracket is right there by my thumb. And little D, which is the M6 by 20. So we need 8 of those. Actually, in this case, we only need 4. And this is, of course, one of these situations, folks, where we've got a bunch of hardware. We don't know what's what. But we do know that if we count these, what's in the bag, there is one set of 8 screws. We need some washers. Some over here into the bags. The smaller washers appear to be the ones we need. Okay, there's that. And let's go ahead and try and do this. So I'm pretty sure there's a step here I'm not doing right, but so I don't know if we're supposed to tighten this down now, later. Directions are a little weak in that aspect. And then I just use 2 different types of screws. So okay. So the screws you use, you should need an Allen wrench to tighten down. And we'll use the smaller Allen headed up here. And like I said, I don't know if we're supposed to tighten this all the way down just yet. So let's do a little test. Let's see, can you guys see the post still? So the picture, folks, is really okay. It's up to you to figure out what height you want. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then we'll set it in place. All right, folks. So tray is wow. This is weird, folks. This thing does not. You see this? We can't even use this tray. The center of this in regards to this is way off. And these are definitely the holes that are threaded for us to use. You want to talk about a piece of junk or not. Okay. Maybe we might have to loosen up the set screw to get this on here. Something tells me that either we've got some manufacturing issues or yours truly is screwed up. We need to loosen this side up. Maybe we can get it to drop down. Yeah, these holes, either the posts are going off too far inward, and this guy is maybe not the best design in the world here, folks, for this. That's crazy. Okay. I'll pause this until I get it loose enough to get down there. So when you do this originally, you really got to make sure that it's loose enough. As you know, as I was concerned about the paint on here, sliding it down is definitely scuffing up the paint. So we've got it pretty much at a height that we're happy with. Now we're going to try and tighten this thing down. And I'm going to pause while I do that. So folks, you know, this thing's on here pretty good, but it does appear I can keep tightening. And I, you know, was concerned originally about putting a laptop on here. I wish there was a way to, you know, if you put a laptop on here, maybe to strap it down somehow. I guess a, you know, bungee cord might help. It's a little scary putting a expensive laptop on here. And so that's gonna do it for part 2. Part 3 will hopefully finish this up.